All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again with this corrupt woman, E. Jean Carrol, who sit up here and literally won a case that she couldn't remember anything. And that's the reason why a lot of us said that we don't believe her. We believe she's lying. And we already knew that Judge Kaplan was on her side from the get-go. All these judges got something in common, that all of them are Democrats and all of them do not like Donald Trump. You telling me this woman came up in the courtroom with no evidence at all. Then she was up here picking quotes from Law and Order, using it in courts, and just won. You telling me you can win $83 million with no evidence? The system is corrupt. And we all know that. We already know that Donald Trump is appealing this, and I'm pretty sure he's going to win it, because there's no way that this woman is finna get $83 million. Then she going on live TV talking about, I'm going to buy you this. I'm going to do this with the money. I'm going to do that with the money. Just bragging, because she already knew that judge was going to side with her. It's just crazy how this system is nowadays. All because they are nervous and they are scared because they know Donald Trump is going to win. They know that. Come this November, we will have a new president. It will be Donald Trump. And that's just what it is. Like I said, this one right here is coming from Doug. He said, not so fast, E. Jean Carrol. The big media is hiding this about E. Jean Carrol's Trump case, so we definitely finna dive straight into it. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody who clicked on the video for the very first time. I appreciate all of you. Like I said, please hit that like button so more people can see this video. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this, man. And let's find out what more information we done heard.
The media was so screwed against Trump, like just hated him, that you'd never get the truth about what actually happened with E. Jean Carrol, that giant $83 million settlement. She, by the way, is not going to get that amount of money. And that's something that the media is hiding from you. We're here to tell you, we found this article about all of the things the media is not going to tell you. We're going to tell you. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. This is where the happy patriots are. Never let them take your smile and your happiness. You have the ultimate freedom to decide how to react even to their own incompetent, terrible leadership. Here we go. I found this article at The American Thinker. This is a great paper if you haven't read it. What the media hasn't told you about Carrol versus Trump. Now, there's a large introduction on this. I think a lot of you don't need some of this, so I'm going to just kind of skim over some of this. By now, everyone in the entire world heard about a New York federal jury's award of $83 million to E. Jean Carrol against Trump for what she claims was defamation arising from her claim of a sexual assault in the Bergdorf's dressing room. That's to get you all caught up. What virtually no one reports is these damage awards are grossly excessive. The overwhelming likelihood is Donald Trump won't have to pay anywhere near this amount of money, even if his efforts to reverse the verdict altogether fail. So even if he can't get it reversed or appealed, he won't have to pay this amount of money. Let's take a closer look at the reasons why. In an unusual twist, the suit, Trump's sexual assault suit, filed in 2022, involved the actual sexual assault claim, and some defamation claims went to trial before her suit filed in 2019. So we're talking about two suits. Again, the 2019 suit only involved defamation claims. In May of 2023, a jury in New York awarded Carrol $5 million in combined damages against Trump on the 2022 suit. The jury found against Carrol on the R claim, that is, they did not agree with her on that, but they found in her favor on the other claims. That case is on appeal. So what happens if Trump wins that appeal and all of this case is built on top of that case? Get it? It could create a chain reaction, is what they're saying. In January 2024, the 2019 defamation claim went to trial. This time, the jury found Trump's forceful denials of Carrol's claims were defamatory and awarded $18 million in compensatory damages and $65 million in punitive damages. What the media is not telling you is Carrol will not collect $83 million because the compensatory damage award is grossly excessive and the punitive damage award violates the due process clause of the 14th Amendment, guys. Her damages will be reduced even if the case is not reversed altogether under the 14th Amendment. Amendment. Trump still got rights. On the excessive compensatory damages. Compensatory damages are the actual loss or damage a party suffered. Recall the award, what Carrol claims and the jury found were defamatory statements made by Trump in 2019 totaled $18 million in compensatory damages. This award was made on New York state law defamation claim. The United States Supreme Court ruled in a case called Gasparini versus Center for Humanities Incorporated that state law governs the review of the amount of a jury verdict in a diversity case like this one. Under New York state law, a money judgment is excessive, quote, this is their definition of it, if it deviates materially from what would be reasonable compensation, unquote. This standard requires the court to review the evidence presented at a trial in support of the award and compare the award to other similar New York cases for which there have been none. A review of New York case law and defamation reveals no comparable awards to this one. In fact, it's not even close. New York law simply does not support compensatory damages of more than $3 to $4 million. Nowhere near the $18 million awarded to Carrol by the jury. There's no $18 million compensatory damage.
And see, and that's the thing right there. We was all saying that Judge Kaplan, he already didn't like Trump, so they be throwing this high number at Trump just so it can make the news. Oh, Trump got to pay her $83 million, and then the next day this woman is all on TV talking about she going to buy this person something. She going to spend the money on this. This is what I'm going to, because she think it's a game. She already knew what was going to happen. The same way what just happened with Letitia James and that corrupt judge Engoron trying to get Trump out of $364 million. These people are corrupt. And if you kind of see the pattern, as it getting closer and closer to election, you see what they doing. They trying to go ahead and fine Donald Trump $364 million. Then you got Carrol came out with $83 million. Trump is not finna have to pay any of them nothing. As you can see throughout this video right here, it pretty much, as you can see, Trump is not gonna have to pay Carrol nothing. He ain't gonna have to pay her nothing, and we can all see that because this case from the beginning was just wow. We heard what Alina Habba said about this. Alina Habba straight just went off. She said even Alina Habba, like, she don't remember anything. This woman is quoting stuff from Law and Order. And you telling me she walked out of the courtroom with $83 million? I mean, come on. At this point, I told you, they are trying their best to take Donald Trump down. And it's not going to work. I'm telling you now, it's not going to work. I've said this in many videos. As soon as Donald Trump wins and he get reelected in November, we are throwing a party. We are throwing a party. So while Carrol is running around here acting like she's happy, as you can see, Trump is not going to be paying her no $83 million. Like I said, I really feel like it's going to get reversed. I feel like the thing with Letitia James and Judge Engoron, what they just ruled on, Trump already came out and said that they are appealing. And I'm pretty sure they won't have to pay that either because it was no consumers. They didn't owe any banks. They didn't owe anybody nothing. But yet you got Letitia James trying to get $364 million. Now, that's what I'm saying. As it's getting closer and closer, now everybody's just trying to go ahead and take Trump out. That's what they're trying to do. But like I said, in the end, Donald Trump will be victorious. And we shall see, man. But right now, Carrol is not finna be getting nothing.
For which there have been none. A review of New York case law and defamation reveals no comparable awards to this one. In fact, it's not even close. New York law simply does not support compensatory damages of more than $3 to $4 million. Nowhere near the $18 million awarded to Carrol by the jury. There's no $18 million compensatory damages awarded by the New York state courts.
And another thing is they can something on top of they got Donald Trump for defaming her. Ain't this the same thing with her defaming Trump by saying that he did something to her? And she has no proof, no evidence. The New York even broke the law by just bringing this case in. This woman said this happened 3 decades ago, which, like I said, I just don't believe this woman. This woman is a liar. We done seen it all on TV. She's a liar. They talking about they getting Trump for defaming when she's defaming him by saying that he did something to her and she has no evidence of it. No proof at all. So she's the one defaming Trump. So that's what they're doing. They playing it one way. They just trying to make it seem like, oh, Trump he up here protecting himself. He's defending himself. If somebody come out here with allegations, how come he can't say nothing back? So when he say something back, that means he's defaming her because he trying to protect himself, protect his brand. It is just crazy. The way that they are treating Donald Trump is ridiculous, man. And we all said that this crap has to stop. It's just one-sided.
The award is found to be excessive, it must be lowered to the maximum amount which can be recovered. This is known as the maximum recovery rule. Media has just not reported on any of this stuff. At the very least, Carrol's compensatory damages would be reduced from 18 million to 3 or 4 million. There's also the issue of duplicative damage awards, since similar awards were made by both juries, including for repairing Carrol's reputation and defamation. That's the end of this article, guys. In short, Trump got burned. But you know who got burned even worse? You guys, for listening to mainstream media, did not report on any of this stuff,
They
which
weren't
would
gonna do
actually
it.
make for interesting news, which is why we bring it to you, and you should subscribe. Thanks for being our buddies. Thanks for watching. This is where we're bringing you the truth.
Shout out to Doug, man. That's right. See, stuff like this, if it favors in Trump way, they ain't going to talk about it. They know good well this woman ain't finna get no $83 million. They know that. They know that this woman is a liar. They know this woman is lying. How can you go to court with no evidence and you don't remember anything? You have no proof. And then we heard George Conway was the one told her to sue Donald Trump. So I've never seen nothing like that you did. Somebody can go to court with no evidence, no proof, and walk out and win $83 million. Come on now. That was against Trump the whole entire time. That same judge that did that ruled on that, was the same judge that didn't even want Donald Trump to go to his mother-in-law funeral. Tell me how corrupt that is. The same judge did not want Donald Trump to go to his mother-in-law's funeral. This is just how corrupt the system is. But this crap is going to get overturned, and I know the one from Letitia James and Judge Ngoro and what they just did is going to get overturned. And in the end, Donald Trump will win. But like I said, thank you all for watching. Be sure you hit that like button, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.